Here's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the San Francisco Giants and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Pittsburgh Pirates.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Drew Hutchison gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency. All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates. And I'm looking at Jung-Ho Gun. This guy came over from Korea, and he was a shortstop there, and you didn't know how was he going to play in the middle of the diamond here in the big leagues. Got hurt, moved to the corner, and really solidified himself as a big league bona fide defender.
Here's Joe Panik. He will lead this one off today.
Second baseman, number 12.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, you go to the plate in the first inning, you hit a ball back up the middle, little ground ball, gets through up the middle. Good approach. I like the fact he's thinking up the middle early in the game.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm, 1 for 3. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no, they can't get there.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
0-2, here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's Harrison for 1. Back to first, and that'll take care of Pence. He's gone on the double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's Buster Posey now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down quietly. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? And the thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters. And he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. And we'll get a chance to really see him work at his best. Let's take a look at the Giants defense brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping into the box. Richard Coburn. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Richard Coburn is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jung-Ho Kang becomes out number 2 this inning.
Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gutierrez looking up. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Josh Harrison stands in. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Gillespie charging in on it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Center fielder number 32, Franklin Gutierrez.
Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. High pop-up. Gong is under this one. And that's out number 2.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
Here's Connor Gillespie. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. striding forward now, John Jaso. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Gutierrez waits on it, 1 away.
Batting 7th, catcher Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Here's a blooper out toward left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. 4 for 12. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Panic into shallow center, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Drew Hutchison. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pirates leave 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in Western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you back on the show. Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd. Into the windup and the pitch. Now the first pitch of the inning is a fly ball out to straightaway left. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. Into the box now, Alberto Crespo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Mercer is there, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 47.
Standing in, Johnny Cueto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start the inning.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Well, here they go again. A single start the third inning. Now they've already got a few runs on the board. This is exactly what they wanted to do. Stay aggressive, keep attacking, and here they are with the leadoff guy in the third.
Cueto will go to first. Back in standing. Into the box now, Richard Coburn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And the runner back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Striding in once again, Jung Ho Gong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, he gets a single the opposite way. Well, you would think after back-to-back-to-back pitches, he'd make that adjustment, and sure enough, he did.
In now, Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are two gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Into the box, Josh Harrison. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They're up 2-0. So stepping in, Joe Panik. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
Here's the first pitch to him. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slow roller back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Standing in now, Hunter Pence. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Buster Posey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, he had a nice streak right there. 10 hitters he'd retired in a row. That base hit breaks that streak. Let's see how he does out the stretch, and let's see if the offense puts any pressure on him.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Mercer. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's John Jaso now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it. Belt. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in to try it again. Francisco Cervelli 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Hit to short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordy.
At the plate, Jordy Mercer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped high in the air. Gillespie is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Belt. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Gung is there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Connor Gillespie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Gloved by Harrison. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike on the inside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far. There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But you don't
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Drew Hutchison. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Starling Marte is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Richard Coburn.
Ready for another shot now. Richard Coburn. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So Jung Ho Kang will get a chance to hit here following the 2-out hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Richard Coburn has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Cueto will go to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. On the ground to the left side. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5 innings complete. Pirates on top, 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Alberto Crespo. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
47, Johnny Cueto.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. John Jay will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 31, John Jay.
Runner goes for second. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So they can't get to strike him out, throw him out, double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Here's Joe Panic. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Marte comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground up the middle. Mercer has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for San Francisco. They trail things here 2-0. Derek Law is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Derek Law.
Gregory Polanco will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Softly on a line to third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, first baseman, John.
Ready once again, John Jaso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, strike one.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, he got ahead early, 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with, because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 10.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. A called strike on the inside corner.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit softly on the ground to first. Jaso moving to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder, number 32.
So stepping in, Franklin Gutierrez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Coburn is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Giants down in order. Striding in once again, Drew Hutchison. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Center fielder number 6. Starling.
Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2. I got a battle. But that was the case here as he batted. Saddleback got a hit down 0-2.
Into the box now, Richard Coburn, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Marte off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Ready for another shot now. Jung-Ho Kang. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here. Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. A bullet to first base. Digging in once again, Gregory Polanco. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Josh Harrison stands in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores, and the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
No runs are scored in the inning. You got 2 strikes on the hitter, 2 outs, and you feel like you're going to get out of this thing. You're 1 pitch away, and the pitch ends up being a base hit to drive into. He's got to be so frustrated by that.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. John Jaso is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit back toward the mound. Backhanded. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits. Here's Connor Gillespie. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Harrison's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoke toward third. Gung's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Stepping in, Alberto Crespo. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Francisco Cervelli
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This one for Crawford is short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Panic is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Settling in now, Drew Hutchison. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. This is pulled into right. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Here's Starling Marte as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And Pence is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they're in front 4-0. Kelby Tomlinson is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
For the Giants, second baseman.
Here's Joe Panik. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 8.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove for the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Drew Hutchison gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 4 runs.